Wednesday. I am out and about, oot and a boot, oot and a boot. Somebody was talking to me about Canada today and why wouldn't I go back and whatever. Anyways, so yeah, today, right now, I'm on my way to a client. It's been a while since I've had to do this, but this is a whole different scenario to what I used to be doing, where I was in this car. I would get in the car 7:30 in the morning, and I would have 8 to 10 people to see in one day, and I was mostly in the car. Like, what I'm doing right now is actually not even something that I have to do. This is I get to choose how many clients I take on, and technically I'm an administrator now, so I don't have to take on any clients. So the interesting thing is, when I go to my advertisement of the program that I'm advertising, everybody is like, "Oh, so you can work with me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I have a select few that I'm even able to place on my schedules. No, you cannot work with me specifically, most likely, but I can assign you, I can assign you to somebody else and they can work with you." So, it is what it is. It is what it is. A part of me is like, I wish I could actually take on more clients, because I do enjoy that part in the job that I'm doing now. Because what I was always telling y'all before is that I had a supervisor who would undermine me, who would talk to these clients directly. It would undermine my ability to set boundaries and stuff, and it was just not a good look. Now I meet them on my time, on my schedule. If they're doing too much, I can tell them they're doing too much. If they're doing something that is threatening or not following policies and procedures and stuff, I now have the ability to discharge them. I mean, yes, I still have to go through my supervision to officially do the discharge, but what I'm trying to say is, it's not really going to be a conversation of back and forth. It's just going to be, here's the reasons I'm outlining of why this person needs to be discharged. Give it to my supervisor, and it's just a matter of her signing the paperwork for it, and it's as good as done, which I love. I love that about this place. What's in here? Any client that gets you is blessed. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be the first time in this field, which I've been in this field for more than 10 years now. It's gonna be the first time that I have not primarily been working with clients. Like, I'm going to be overseeing client cases, but I'm only gonna be taking on, I think I have 4 clients right now, and I think at the most I might have a capacity for 1 or 2 more. Because when you have to oversee notes, and when you have to give supervision to the staff and all this other stuff, it doesn't leave you with openings like that to really spend large amounts of time with the clients. Anyways, I was looking to see if there was anything new that was happening with Big Brother. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little bit tired. I saw this funny thing that said Keanu thinks that he's running the house. I saw something about the house being divided on if Adrian and Amy were to sit next to each other. Some people want Amy to stay, and some people want Adrian to stay. Now, I don't know how much Rachel knows about the things that Amy has been saying behind her back. I don't know how much she knows. And I don't know how many people she's been saying those things to, but I saw her say it to at least a few people. Yo, Jason Lowe, what's up, man? I think this is your first one. I think this is your first one for this season. What's going on? Yeah, so I don't know how many people she's talked to about her feelings about Rachel, but I was reading somewhere that Rachel is campaigning to keep Amy. Now, a part of me is like, you're campaigning to keep somebody who says that their game is messed up because of befriending you and telling a bunch of people that, right? I don't know if she knows, but it's possible that she does know. And you know what? It could be just because Rachel is a gamer, right? So Adrian is not working with her at all. And Adrian has said, next week if he wins HOH, Rachel is going on the block. He didn't say it to her, but he said it to others that if he wins HOH, Rachel's time is going on the block. So basically, maybe she's just thinking, regardless of the fact that Amy's being kind of a frenemy right now, it's like better the devil you know than the devil you don't. So it could be that. Like, gamers sometimes are really good at separating their emotions and their feelings. Because for me, if I knew that Amy was kind of low-key campaigning against me in a way, I probably wouldn't be able to keep working with her like that. But the goal is not, it's not friendship brother. I always say this, it's not friendship brother, it's not relationship brother, it's big brother. So, and funny enough, something that was not related to big brother. I was in a meeting, I was in a three-way meeting at work yesterday, and this client that I was working with was talking about somebody on his team that he has basically by default. He had no choice in the matter. He has a legal matter, and there's somebody on his team that he really doesn't like working with, but he has no choice, right? So the coworker of mine was telling said person, they used me as an example, and they said, well, let's just say that I didn't like Mark, and me and Mark are both working on your case, but I don't like him personally. She was like, it's not a requirement of the job for me to like him or for me to be friendly with him. He's a means to an end in some senses. Like, we have to work together to accomplish this mutual mission. And she told him to look at his situation the same way. You don't like that particular person, but when it comes to what you're trying to resolve, that person is your go-to person, who has all the details and is able to help you get there. So you have to take the personal and the emotions aside and just be like, let me figure out what I can best do for this person to get me where I'm trying to go. And I was like, that's a great lesson, to be honest with you. First time I got you on. Yep. Amy needs to be watched. So that's how I feel about the Big Brother house. I think that Sari has an uncanny ability for that. That was probably one of the most underrated things about Sari, was the fact that she could hate somebody's guts and still work with them. And I'm like, I aspire. You know what? I put this thing on my community post the other day that I heard somebody say on one of his YouTube lives, when he was like, I aspire to get to the level where I don't swat so many flies. And I loved that. So I don't think there's anything much new going on in the Big Brother house. Just wanted to drop in and give you guys a quick update. If something new happens between when I get to my client's house on my drive back, I'll surely call you again. I mean, I'll get on here again, give you an update. But for now, I'm hopping off this thing. I'm going to throw on some music for the rest of my ride. And please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank you.